Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. And welcome to Celi's Kitchen Live this morning. Good morning, Miss Joycey. Good morning, everyone. And how are you doing this morning? It's a bright and sunny morning outside. And guess what? I'm gonna shine some of the sun in here from outside because I'm gonna be making some very interesting potatoes this morning. And guys, if you notice, I'm wearing my Ireland apron. Yes, let me step back so you can get a good view of my nice, pretty apron. Now, you all might be wondering why I'm wearing this. Oh, yes, there's a story behind this apron. So, before I get into the story of the apron, let me just tell you what I'm cooking this morning. She said it's not hot. Of course it's hot, Audrey. Please. It is hot. I was outside this morning. It was hot. I was sweating. I don't know what kind of weather you all having in Long Island, but over here in Queens, it is hot. Yes, it's hot. I have my AC running. If it wasn't hot, it would be off. But anyway, good morning, Brianna, and welcome to the live. Good morning, Lloyd. I see you joining me on Instagram. All right, guys. So this morning, you might be wondering what's cooking this morning. So I decided to make some potato delights, something I created. So Ireland or the Irish, they are known or their favorite staple is potatoes. And there's a story behind the whole potato thing. I went and did some research this morning. I even made little jotting, little notes. And I'll be sharing it with you while my potatoes are being cooked. Yes, I will share the whole story with you. But I decided to make potatoes because, it's a potato morning for me, and I'm wearing a potato apron from Ireland. And this apron was given to me by Lisa Jolly. Yes, she visited Ireland. She said she thought about me, and she brought me a nice gift, a nice green. She knows I like green. So she saw the green apron and she said, oh, she's getting this for me. So I want to publicly thank Lisa Jolly for bringing me this beautiful apron. I love it. And you know why I love it? It has pockets. I can put my hands in the pocket. So anyway, let me get the bottle rolling. So my hot water was already boiling. So this morning, guys, I decided to make, I rest it right here, some hot cocoa mix, dark chocolate, healthy chocolate. And y'all know that dark chocolate is healthier than the regular chocolates. So it's very potent. So I think I might be using a half a pack, and I'll be drinking out of my enamel cup. For weeks, I wanted to drink out of my cup, but I just didn't get around to it. So this morning is the perfect morning. And along with my potatoes that I'll be doing this morning, guys, I will also be making some Guinness punch, but Guinness punch with a twist. Not the regular Guinness punch only used in Jamaica. I put other things in there. My way, Celi's way. Because, I make everything with a twist. I like to step away from the traditional way of making things, and I'll add something or I'll take away something from it. All right, so I'm going to use the whole pack. Dark chocolate or dark cocoa tends to be, my garbage thing over here, a little bitter. So I was kind of running away from it. So I'm adding some hot water. It's a very big cup. Those enamel mugs when you go to the country and you get the hot. I wanted to get the hot chocolate with the little oil swimming on the top, but I couldn't find anywhere in Brooklyn. So I just have to improvise and use what I have. Now, I found a very interesting creamer in the supermarket yesterday, ShopRite to be exact. It's a French vanilla Coffee Mate brand, plant-based almond and oat creamer. Yes, no dairy. It says plant-based almond and oat. And the sugar in it is only 5 grams, not a lot. So I could live with that. I didn't even open it yet. Oh yeah, I took off the foil. All right, so I'm just gonna add some of this to my hot cocoa, and I'm just gonna stir away. In the meantime, I'm gonna turn my stove on, because what I'll be adding to my potatoes is some vegan bacon. I said bacon. Mmm, this tastes so good. Mmm, woo, mmm. It's so delicious, guys. That creamer did it. Mmm. Let me rest it over here. Alrighty. So I'm putting a frying pan on because I'm gonna sizzle my bacon until they're crisp, because I'll be cutting them up in very small pieces to go on top of my potatoes. So these potatoes will be loaded. Yes, loaded. I was gonna put it through my icing bag to get a nice design on top, but I'll just do that with my fork instead, because I might have lumps and it might be difficult to get it through the spout. So yeah, so let's get the boiler rolling, guys. All right. So this morning, guys, I'm gonna be sizzling my bacon with a little bit of avocado oil. It's infused with rosemary and garlic. So I'm just greasing the pot a little bit. I'm not really putting, I just want the pot bottom to grease a little bit. And then I'm gonna drop these in so they can get stiff. So I'm using 3 pieces of vegan bacon, no pork, no meat. Alrighty, so while this is sizzling, guys, I already went ahead and I baked some potatoes. So I baked 4 russet potatoes. And what I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna be scooping out the inside of the potato. Let me get a nice firm spoon. I'm gonna be scooping out the inside of the potato, and then I'm gonna be creaming it with some plant-based butter. Oops, my counter is clean. So I'm just scooping out the inside of the baked potato, guys. And I learned so much about potato, guys. I didn't know there were so much benefits in this potato right here. All right, so I scooped out the first one. I'm scooping out the second one. So I went ahead and baked it this morning in the interest of time. Where's my knife? So I'm frying the bacon as crisp as I can get it, because I will be breaking it up into little pieces, and then I will be throwing it in my air fryer. All right. And I don't know, but Dwayne, he likes potato. Guys, if you give this guy a whole plate of potatoes, he'll just eat it. No butter, no nothing. He just loves potatoes. I don't know why. I don't know why he loves potatoes so much, but I always have to cook potatoes in this house for him. And then I started changing it up a little bit by baking it. Sometimes I make wedges. All right, so my bacon is getting crisp. So this is some vegan bacon, guys. Oops. All right. So I'm just doing the other side and then I'll turn the fire off. All right, guys. So now that I've scooped out the middle of the potato, I'm going to be mashing it with some plant-based butter. And this is Trader Joe's organic buttery plant-based spread. And I'm also going to be using Countryside plant-based non-dairy buttery spread. But you can use any butter of your choice. Hi, Richie. I see you. Richie tuning in from Kingston, Jamaica. Big up to Richie. Okay, I see you now this time. You always say I don't acknowledge you, you know? But I'm acknowledging you today. I did see you today. All right, so I added some butter. And I'm adding some spread because I want it to come out nice and creamy. So I'm going to crush it a little bit with a fork first. All right, I could turn this off. So I'm crushing it with a fork a little bit first, and then I'm going to mash it with my potato masher. And of course, guys, I'm going to be adding a little almond milk. Unsweetened almond milk. All right. Because it's the summertime, we have to leave the milk in the fridge, you know. I have the AC on, but I still don't take any chances because things get spoiled easily. So you just have to be careful. All right. So I'm kind of mashing it up with a fork first, just to get it together. And then I'm going to be seasoning it up. So I'm adding some Goya adobo. Then I'm going to be adding some crushed pepper flakes. Yeah. But if you like Jamaican Scotch bonnet pepper, you could use that. Any pepper of your choice. But I'm using pepper flakes this morning. And then I'm going to use my potato masher now, and I'm just going to mash away. So I'm mashing this up, guys. Ooh, it's splashing. So I'm making this nice and mushy because I'm going to be packing it inside these shells right here because I scooped out the potato out of the middle. So I just want to make sure, oh, a little piece was left. Everything is crushed. You see why I love kitchen gadgets? Audrey, you always telling me about my kitchen gadgets. It does the work fast. See, this is all nice and mushy. And what, 2 minutes? And then you just knock it off on the edge of the bowl and you're ready to go. All right. So now I'm going to grate some garlic because I want it to have a nice garlic flavor. Matter of fact, I'm going to put some garlic powder in as well. Not a lot because I'm using real garlic. So I'm just going to grate a big clove of garlic just for flavor. Oops, it fell inside. All right. Don't want that lumpy piece there. So guys, so far I've added some garlic. So I'm just going to mix everything together. So it's nice and creamy and seasoned. All right. But before I put it inside of the potato skins, I'm just gonna cut some two baby bells because I'm gonna be sprinkling this on top. So while I'm doing this, Audrey, can you please share Oh wow! I went my Facebook went off for a second. I didn't realize. Okay, Audrey. Before I forget, can you please share the favorite chef link in the chat for me? So those of you who are on the live this morning, if you're not yet voted for your favorite chef, please click on that link and vote right now. So I'm just chopping up some baby bell here, guys, just to put on top of my potato delight. I didn't know what to call it, so I call it potato delight, Irish potato delight. All right, so I'm just gonna be packing this right now. Oh, I forgot about my bacon. So guys, I have like 3 crisp pieces of veggie bacon here, but you could use any bacon of your choice. So if you want to use the real Arnold, you can go ahead and use the real Arnold. Yes, guys. All right, so I'm just taking the excess grease out of it. So I'm just going to quickly chop it up right here. So I'm just going to quickly chop it up right here in small bits. So I'm chopping it up really, really small, guys. Because it will be like a garnish on top of the potato. And also it will be adding some flavor to the potato as well. All right, so it's all chopped up. All right, guys, so now let me clean my hands a little bit. So now I'm going to be packing that crushed potato mixture inside the shells of the potato skins. And I'm going to be throwing it in the air fryer. Okay. I'm going to be throwing it in the air fryer. Let me get this in the fridge. So I'm just going to be packing this in. Then I'm going to use my fork and make a little grid on top. And then I'm going to sprinkle some peppers on top, some bacon on top. And of course, I have some vegan cheddar mixed with mozzarella grated in this bowl. I'm just going to sprinkle some on top as well. So this one is ready to go. So I'm going to pack another one. All right, you know what? With this one, I'm going to put the cheese first because I want the cheese to melt on top of the potato. So I'm going to add the cheese first on this one. The other one has the cheese in between. And you could use any cheese of your choice, guys. If you want to use some vegan cheese, if you want to use regular cheese, it's up to you. Alrighty. So I'm going to pack another one, guys. So I'm doing 4. Alrighty. Okay. So I'm packing the last one. How comes I have a little potato left back? All right, so let me do cheese first on this one. Then I'm gonna add some bacon bits. Then I'm gonna add some peppers. All right. Okay, guys, so my potatoes are ready to go. So I'm putting them in the air fryer. Let me wash my hands. So, guys, remember the potato is already cooked, so we don't need to cook it. We don't need to recook it. We just need to get the cheese melted and get the nice golden brown color and the crisp on top. So I'm going to put it in there for 10 minutes. Oh, why is it saying 16 minutes? All right, guys, so it's going for 10 minutes. And I have it at 400 degrees. So I wanted to, get the color change fast because, in the interest of time. All right, let me just take these away because I need some space. And I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about the Irish potato. And there's a story behind the Irish. Oops. There's a story behind the Irish potato this morning. Alrighty, so I did a little homework, guys. So Irish potato originated from Ireland. And, during the Great Famine, 1845 to 1849, there was a famine in Ireland. Some people call it the Great Irish Famine. Some people call it the Great Potato Famine. Some people called it the Irish Potato Famine. Now, the Great Famine was caused by a failure of the potato crop, which many people relied on for most of their nutrition, because their main food, if you go to Ireland, their main food is potato. So the disease that took over the crops there was called the late blight, and it destroyed the leaves of the potato, and it also destroyed the edible roots of all the potato plants there. So there was a famine going on. There was a starvation. The Irish people there started to immigrate to various countries like the Caribbean. A lot of them came to Jamaica. And now I can relate to why we call the potato Irish potato. Yes, the Irish came to Jamaica, and their main crop back then was potatoes. So during that time, and after 1830, after the slavery emancipation, a lot of the Irish went to Jamaica during that period. And some of the foods we eat in Jamaica or in the Caribbean, we probably didn't know where the name came from. And I learned this morning that the Irish mash that we like, especially men, and I have Richie on my live this morning. He makes the best Irish mash. Trust me, I will never drink anybody's Irish mash. You gotta taste his. His is the best. He put a twist on his, and it's just different. It's just tasty. So the Irish mash is exactly as it's always called, Irish mash. During Ireland, during the famine, in the 1800s, Ireland survived on Irish mash because there were no potatoes. So when they came to the Caribbean, Jamaica, they went to our coast. They took our seaweed and they created this drink and they named it Irish Moss. And that's where the name Irish Moss come from. Yep. And, and this is long before we know it as the high protein energy drink, and they add in all kind of stuff to it now in the can, in the bottles. People make it at home. But the Irish is the ones who brought up the idea of this aphrodisia that these men go crazy over. So, a lot of things that a lot of the words or the jargons or sayings that we grew up on in Jamaica, it came from the Irish, like tenement yard. And I learned that from Sister Lisa. She was telling me she was speaking to a man in Ireland, and he would talk about the Great Famine and how they went to Jamaica. And now we can relate to tenement yard. We grew up and we had tenants in our yard if we grew up in the ghetto. Yes, that term came from Ireland when the Irish came to Jamaica. Yes. So I learned so much about the potato this morning. I did a little homework, and I understand that potato, they're easy to grow, and it's great for pregnant women. It's great in folic acid. So Brianna, if you're on this live, eat some more potato. She loves French fries. She don't like mashed potatoes. It's great in folic acid for the baby. It reduces the risk of your baby developing brain and spinal problems. Can you imagine that little thing that I just put in there? It's good like that. And they said that potato make us gain weight, but not true. It says it controls your weight gain. It's how you prepare it, because if you make it into French fries and fry it into this whole pot of oil, then the oily part is not good for you. It also is very high in vitamin C, iron, and potassium, and fiber. And fiber. Did not know that either. It has electrolytes in it. Yes, that's good for the heart muscles and your nervous system. Yes, it's good for high blood pressure. It's good for inflammation. Inflammation, talking about the structure of the cellular membrane in early brain development. Yeah, it's good for that. It's good for cancer. It's good for digestion. It's good for your metabolism. It's good for your heart health. Yes. And also the bones. Did not know that. So I'll be eating a lot of potatoes. Yes, potato is good like that. So those Irish people, they were big on the potatoes because they knew what the benefits are. And when they had that great famine in Ireland, they suffered greatly because that was their main food. And based on research, if you go anywhere in Ireland, any restaurants, it's potato everything when you go in there. Yeah, potato and cabbage, potato and kale, potato mixed with and you could eat potatoes in so many different ways, guys. Mashed potato, potato casserole, French fries, wedges, baked potato. You can do potatoes in so many different ways. So guys, eat some more potatoes. It's good for you. All right, my class done. All right, guys. So because this is an Irish morning for me, I decided to make some Guinness punch, but my way, not the Jamaican way. I'm making it my way. So I'm using today 2 bottles of Guinness stout, and it says extra stout. And what I understand, the real Guinness in Ireland, it's not bitter, and I don't know why. It's not bitter at all, but I don't know why the ones that they import is so bitter. I need to research that as well. So I am going to be making, oh, my tea is getting cold. All right, let me move this blender. over here so you guys can see. So you guys can see. So this morning, let me bring these to the front. I have right here 2 Guinness, some cashew nuts, some pistachio, and I have some cashews and pistachio in here, which I'm going to use as a garnish when I put my whipped cream on top. And I have a pack of oats. I wanted Fosca oats, but I couldn't seem to get Fosca oats this morning. So I have to improvise and use whatever I have in the house. So, you know, I always keep it real. So, guys, I could use a spatula. So, guys, and I'm going to be adding some vanilla ice cream to my punch. And also, I have here some maca powder. So all you men on this live, if you know what maca powder does to down there, so maca powder wicked. Yes. So I'm just gonna grab some ice cream from the freezer, guys. So this morning I'm using French vanilla ice cream. Now my husband likes vanilla ice cream, guys. He doesn't like ice cream with flavors, and I don't know why. Every time we go out, he orders vanilla ice cream with some kind of topping. So we always have to have vanilla ice cream in the house, or I have my flavors because I like different flavors. Or sometimes what I'll do, I'll add a flavor to it, whip it up in the blender, and refreeze it. All right, so I'm adding some Guinness to my blender. Oops, why is it so hard to open? So I'm pouring 1 bottle. Ten minutes come fast, man. Jesus. Ooh, these are good. They're looking so good, guys. All right. So I'm going to add, this ice cream is hard as a rock. So guys, I have to be digging because the ice cream is frozen. Ow. Wow. All right, so I have a big chunk of ice cream added. Then I'm adding a pack of oats. Then I'm adding some pistachio, some cashews, my garbage in there, and I'm adding an egg. And then I'm going to be adding some sweetened condensed milk, but this is coconut condensed milk. You can use any condensed milk of your choice. Audrey said it sounds like a whole heap of carbs. Because I'm not tried the right butter pecan yet. Oh, oops, milk is spilling. All right, guys, so I have a half can of coconut condensed milk. So I'm adding this to the blender. So I'm getting everything out with my spatula. I'm not leaving an ounce in it. So I'm getting everything out. All right. So now I'm going to be grating some nutmeg because you can't mix up without nutmeg. I'm going to grate them there. Found one. Found one of my kitchen gadgets. So guys, I'm adding some nutmeg to this. And then I'm also going to be adding some cinnamon. Where's my cinnamon? I'm sure I took it out. Ooh, where's my cinnamon? Oh, it's right here. So I'm adding a little cinnamon powder, guys. And then I'm going to be adding some maca powder. I'm not adding much because it's very potent. So I'm just adding a little. So I'm adding a little maca powder. So I'm just stirring it up a little bit in there. Okay. So my Guinness punch have a wicked. So I'm blending away. So while this is blending away, let me put out the ice cream. Let me get some whipped cream out. Let me clean up this area. Woo! Okay, guys, so my punch is ready. Yes, if you want a nice quick punch, this is one recipe you could try. So it's nice and rich. And then I'm going to be adding some whipped cream. And I have my straws ready. Of course, I had to get some green and white straws to add to my, let me just rest it right there because that's the cardboard straw. So they get soft easily. All right, guys. So my potato delights are ready. So I'm just going to take them out. Ooh, they look so delicious. They look so, so, so delicious. All right. Mmm. Mmm. They came out so good, guys. Mmm. So, 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 so good. So I'm going to be garnishing with some parsley. But before I garnish with some parsley, guys, just to let the parsley stick. Oops. Avalanche. I'm just going to be spraying the top with some infused extra virgin olive oil spray. And then I'm going to be adding my parsley. There's a method to the madness. There's a method to the madness, guys. And then I'm just going to garnish with some kale leaves around the edges of the plate. Because you know I like to garnish my stuff. So I'm just going to garnish with some kale leaves. Oh. And then I'm going to add some whipped cream to my Guinness sponge. Oops. Avalanche. So I'm just mashing some pieces of cashews and pistachio just to garnish the top of my whipped cream. So it's a mixture of cashew and pistachio nuts on top. Yep. Let's sprinkle a little cinnamon too. And we good to go. And my straw is ready. So here you have it, guys. My delicious Guinness sponge with a twist. Let's taste it. Wow. Twine is gonna love this when he comes home later. And guys, here's what we made today. My Irish potato delights. Aren't they beautiful, guys? And it smells so good, I just want to eat it right now. Yeah, man. So, now for the tasting. I'm not even going to get a fork. I'm just going to take one off and I'm just going to bite into it. Guys, you need to try this recipe. It's delicious. Everything is so crunchy at the top. You could taste the seasoning that I added. Really good. Very, very good, guys. Came out really good today. So, guys, we have some prize giveaway today. Alrighty. So I will be asking questions relating to the Favorite Chef competition. So let's see how many of you been paying attention. So today, I'm giving away a bamboo cutting board. I'm also giving away a silicone mini muffin pan. And it's green and silicone and soft. So if you bake muffin in it, you could just pop it out. And I'm also giving away an oil dispenser bottle. So my first question for the cutting board. When does this final end? The group finals, what date does it end? If you guys are paying attention. It's this month. What date does the group final ends? If you can give me the answer, you win this cutting board this morning. Lisa said, yes, potato is one of my favorite, versatile. You should have Cornish pastry dish out. Okay, nice, Lisa. This month, but what date? No, you're close, June. You're close. What date does the group? No, not the 24th. Not the 24th. The 20th. June, you got the board. You got the cutting board, June. It indeed ends on the 20th. The 20th of July is the group finals for the Favorite Chef competition. The group finals. So, guys, so far, I came first in the top 20, the top 15, the top 10, and this last Thursday, the top 5. I came first. And thanks to everyone who made it happen for me. I couldn't do it by myself. Audrey worked hard. My son worked hard. My daughter worked hard. My husband, oh my God, he works hard. He's on it more than me. He's the one that keeps checking. Oh, see, you dropped to second place. Oh, see, you're going back to first place. Oh, see, you dropped to second place again. So he has been watching everything. He gives me updates even when I'm not checking. He has the guys at both jobs voting for me. I know Audrey is hitting up her friends in Africa. I have friends in Jamaica who is passing the link to other people. I really appreciate you guys. Richie, Dippy, Tezra, my husband's friend. He makes sure that I stay on top and keep me grounded. You know, you can do this. Yes, man, you're going to win. You know, the motivation. My cousins, my brother, everybody who make this possible. I just want to publicly thank you. All right. So the second question, it's relating to the Favorite Chef competition. And I asked this question before, but let's see how many of you are paying attention. So if I win the favorite chef competition, and you will win this muffin if you answer this question correctly, what is the prize? And it's the prize is it's two winnings. I get and I get. So you have to give me both answers in order to win this muffin can. Audrey said $25,000. Okay, Audrey got it. Audrey got it. $25,000 is indeed correct, but there's another part to the question, Audrey. What else do I get along with that 25K if I win the competition? What else am I being offered if I win that 25K? You need to give me the second part of the answer. You need to give me the second part of the answer, Audrey. Come on. You know. You know. You know. You know. Let me give you a clue. The person who put this on, her name is Carla Hall. And she is also offering something. Tell me what that something is. I will appear in something. Tell me what it is. So that's another part of the question. It's a two-part question. It's a two-part question, guys. Come on. This tastes so good. Oh my God. Delicious. Contract. No, not contract. Not contract. Come on, guys. Magazine feature. Audrey is indeed correct. So it's $25,000 for the win. And I will be featured in the magazine. Yes. In her magazine. So now, I want you guys, as soon as you get off this live, to go and vote. Yes, I need your votes. I need to come first in the pick on Thursday. So guys, if you don't vote, I can't move up. Audrey's saying I'm now currently in third place. And because it's coming down to the finals, guys, it's getting even stiffer. People are really working because people really want to win. And Redhead, who is on my team or on my group, Redhead is really working hard. So I just gave her a rope the whole week to hang herself. And right down to the end, I just popped back up in first place and she couldn't pass me because people were voting left, right, and center. So guys, please, I did it already and I'm doing it this Thursday again. With your help and with the help of God, I'm going to do it this Thursday again. So please vote as soon as you can. And Audrey, please share the link again in the chat. And the last prize is this oil dispenser. This oil dispenser. Okay, so one more question. The favorite chef competition. Judges, where are they located? Where is it located? What state? If you can tell me what state, you win this oil dispenser. If you can tell me what state it originated from, you win this oil dispenser. Come on. Yes, June is indeed right. It's in California. So June won this oil dispenser. Congratulations, June. Congratulations, Audrey. So June won 2 prizes today. She won the cotton board and the oil dispenser. So people, Audrey just shared the link in the chat on Facebook. Please click on the link and vote. To vote for free, hit free daily votes. Scroll up to verify on Facebook that it's you and you're not a robot, and submit. It's going to also ask you if your name is John Brown. Yes, my name is John Brown. Hit yes. It will also with some people it shows the email. If that's your email, confirm yes, and the vote will go through. You will see a red highlighted area at the top of the screen, which tells you that you have voted. So guys, please, I need your votes this week more than any other week. This is the finals for my group, and then I'll be in the big finals. And trust me, guys, some of these people in the bigger finals, they have 200K followers on YouTube. They have 500K followers on Facebook. And I only have 5,000K, and I came first in my group every time. So it's not about who are their followers. It's the vote that counts. So please, guys, I'm begging you, please cast your vote for your favorite chef. So, guys, I'm going to run away and leave you. And as Jamaicans would say, what good? Oh, Audrey is right. She said it looks like no other Jamaicans are in the group. So, guys, please, if you want to get your name out there, your country out there, vote for the favorite chef. Yes, vote for the favorite chef. Because when I look at even some of the foods that some of the other persons display, not that I'm being critical, but for me, presentation says a lot. Because a lot of people eat with their eyes. And I eat with my eyes. If it don't look good, man, I eat it. So, guys, vote for your favorite chef. So, guys, I'm going to run away and leave you today. And as Jamaicans would say, walk good. So I want all of you on 3 platforms today: Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, to take care of yourself and walk good. Yes, as Audrey said, that's not even presentable. Yes, walk good. So if you like what we cooked today, let's give some hearts. Let's give some thumbs up. Before we go, let's give some stars if you want to give some stars. And take care of yourself. Ta-da!